everybody, it's your girl Lucy, juicy but never thirsty, and this is Juicy Told You. A happy new year, everyone. It's 2020. We made it this far. We are so blessed. I've been fighting cancers for 2 years. This is my year to beat it. This is my year to focus on myself and be creative and do everything that I love. So if you want to support me, there are so many ways you can do so, beginning with following this channel and all of my social media. The links will be in the description box, so make sure to do so. And you can also learn about me on a daily basis because I do post all the time. I think I have a problem, but today I'm bringing you this look I just created. It's a full tutorial and me just talking a bunch of shit. Hopefully you don't think I'm awkward or weird, but
that's probably going to happen.
But I will be featuring these Mink eyelashes by Style and Slay, so make sure to watch the full video so you can see what my thoughts are. If you want to get them yourself, please check out the website in the description box. You guys enjoy the video. I love you so much. Mwah. As you guys know, I am a cancer fighter. I went through chemo for about 2 years and I lost all of my hair. So one of the things I always start off with is drawing on my eyebrows, because your girl ain't got no eyebrows. I don't have like a specific pencil I use or product I use to, you know, draw on my eyebrows. I usually just get something from like the, you know, convenience store and like a dark shade, usually like a dark brown. But I'm gonna try to do like a deep arch. So let me start with that. And you guys can tell, even the hair on my head is coming back in. Your girl is getting her drip back, okay? Watch out now, 2020. I'm serving juice all decade. Watch it, girl. Watch me. My favorite primer has been the Benefit Perfectionist primer, but I'm all out and broke, so I went to Walgreens and got the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. The tube looks like this. It's actually really pretty. I'm gonna do about this much. And just go around my whole face. This kind of smells, what's in here? It has a very distinct smell. It kind of smells like tea tree oil. But anyways, now we're going to apply foundation. Let me grab what I got here. So I got my MAC Match Master foundation, and I'm gonna put some on and dab it onto my beauty sponge here. I can't say beauty blender because this is not a beauty blender sponge. I don't remember what the brand is, but it's working for me so far. And I know it comes off like a big difference from like the color of my face, but just keep in mind, when you match your foundation, you actually want to match it to the color of your chest. So if you can tell, it complements like the color of my chest. My face is a lot darker than the rest of my skin. That's why it comes off, you know, a lot different. But once it's all applied, it looks like it's supposed to be my skin. So don't be like, girl, that color is not your color. I know it matches like the color of my chest, okay? Don't come for me. And the thing I really like about the foundation from MAC is that they're really, really buildable. So if I'm like having a really good moment with my skin that doesn't require a lot of coverage, I can keep it pretty light. Or if it's a moment where my face has like a lot of blemishes and needs a lot of coverage, I can build on it. So that's the thing I like about MAC foundations. Okay, so I feel pretty good with the level of coverage this gave me. I could go in with another layer, but I'm gonna be putting on, you know, setting powder and blush and highlighting and concealer. Like, I don't need to do all that. It's not that serious, okay? So the next step is to apply concealer underneath my eyes and sculpt around my eyebrows and highlight my chin and nose. I have the Sephora Make No Mistakes All 2020, okay? So it just comes in a tube like this. It's pretty inexpensive. If you shop at Sephora, I really recommend it. And you can probably tell I kind of messed up my eyebrow. Again, it's because I don't have any real eyebrow hair. But I will go ahead and clean it up like once my whole look is complete, because it's going to be powder, eyeshadow flying around and dust and everything. So it's probably going to like need to be cleaned up at the end anyways. I'm going to highlight my nose and like my chin area. So I'm just gonna do like a skinny line down my fat ass nose. Oh my god, I almost forgot the forehead. So let's bring it up here. So I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime Loose Translucent Powder. I really like this. Even though it's a white powder, it doesn't stay on white and it makes your pictures look flawless. So I'm just gonna pour some onto the lid here, and I'm gonna keep it pretty loose under my eye. That way when I apply my eyeshadow, it can catch it. So I'm gonna whip out my Morphe 35B palette, okay? I wanna have some fun and start off with this yellow color here. Let's see how much I can get it to stick without having to wet the brush. I'm gonna apply it to I'm gonna start it off like above my crease, and absolutely nothing is happening. So scratch that idea. We're going to need to wet our brush. I'm just going to use my Urban Decay, which one is this? I don't know which spray this is. The makeup setting spray. This one is an oil control spray, but I don't think it really matters which spray you use. So just, but that was kind of disappointing. I was really hoping I didn't need to do that. It's still not as vibrant as I want it to be. Damn. But this is gonna have to work. Does this look yellow to you guys? I mean, it looks yellow, but I was really trying to get like something a little bit stronger. This is a lot of work just for one color. Ooh, girl, I cannot wait to get my coins back up so I can afford some pigment. Shit. I have been out of work for such a long time, dealing with cancer, being in and out of the hospital. So I am hurting, you know. And one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel, which is amongst a lot of other reasons, is, you know, to hopefully gain, you know, some financial support or help. If you guys want to help me out, I have my GoFundMe link in the description box. Any amount you decide to donate is greatly appreciated. You know, I am off chemo this year. I'm going to try really hard to get back on my feet and not depend a lot on people, but that's going to be a slow journey. So in the meantime, anything you guys can do to support me is so appreciated. If you don't have the funds, one of the ways you can support me is by liking and subscribing to my channel, commenting on my videos, sharing them, and just checking up on me and keeping me encouraged. That alone is enough for me. But anything else beyond that is appreciated, guys, because you know I love you. But I'm not loving this palette. So I did have a plan for a different color on this palette, but I'm gonna have to get another palette out because that wasn't, you know, the business. Like the amount of work I did for this yellow, that was ridiculous. Okay, so let's pull out the Revolution Pro All That Glistens palette. I love this palette. I don't know if it's because of the packaging. It's just a bunch of gold and glitter, which are like two of my favorite things in the world. If it sparkles and it has gold, like, you had me at the door, honey. But the colors on here do perform pretty good. Revolution usually has low price points, but their quality is pretty good for the price. So I feel more confident like proceeding with the rest of the look with this palette. So the next color I'm going to use from this palette is called Burst. It's like this coral color here. Now I'm going to go like a little bit underneath of where I was at, more along the crease this time. Not gonna stray too much into my actual lid, but just kind of focusing on the crease to get like a transition. Now I'm gonna grab one of my flat brushes and dab into some concealer to put it over my eyelids so I can get a fresh base for the next color. And I'm really not trying to do a cut crease, so I'm really not gonna worry too much about how precise I put on the concealer because I want this to blend into each other. So the next color from the same palette is going to be called Blink. There is this sexy dark black color called Tremor. It looks so rich. So I'm gonna use this to deepen, concentrate the bottom part of the lid. You see what I mean? You see the difference between this eye and this eye? It just looks more solid and more concentrated. Now for the fun part, let's blend, okay? So grab your favorite blending brush. Mine is this short tapered brush. This actually is from a very old MAC collection. I don't know what the hell happened to the rest of these brushes, but this is the only one left and I'm so thankful for it because I love blending out with it. So I'm just gonna start off doing like small circular motions on the crease, and I did not start off with any product on this brush. I'm just straight blending out the existing colors on my eye. So in the Revolution palette, there's this kind of like flirty peachy color. It is called what is it called? Oh, it's called Glitch. Okay, so I'm going to increase the intensity of the darkness on my eyelid with a liquid eyeliner. So I have this Epic Ink liner from NYX. And I really like this because it has like a felted tip. I don't know if you can see here, if you can tell. Come on, camera, cooperate. So I'm actually gonna put like a very thick layer on because I really want, the closer you get to the bottom of my lid, the more intense the darkness gets. So on my waterline, I'm gonna smoke it out with a black eyebrow pencil, just to give it like that further intense look. It is really bothering me that I got a little bit of glitter on this eye. So I'm gonna put some glitter on somewhere. I really wasn't trying to go for a sparkly.
I really wasn't trying to have glitter on my eyelines.
I wasn't trying to put glitter on, but I don't know. It's just weird. Hold on, let me see if I need it. I don't know what to do. Should I put glitter on, or is it okay the way it is? You know what? I'll figure that out at the end. So the next step is to dust off the extra Pep and Prime powder from MAC. So now I'm gonna go over my whole face with the MAC Studio Fix press powder with a fluffy brush to give it like that airbrush look to it. The compact actually comes with like a applicator, but I'm not gonna use it because I want like a more airbrush look to it. We're going to do the cheeks, and I'm gonna bring out my Sephora palette here. I'm not sure what the name of this palette is, but it's by Sephora, and it has all of these fun colors that you can use on your cheeks. Right now I'm going to use this kind of like bronzy color right now, so we're gonna start off with this. Powder those apples, ladies. Powder those apples. So on the same palette, I'm gonna use this kind of like white option here to highlight. It looks white, but it actually comes off as a really soft gold. It is so pretty. So I'm gonna use that same fan brush I had earlier and just put it on the cheeks like that. And it's not a strong highlight. You can build on it if you like, but if you just want to keep it soft, you know, you can probably do just a couple layers. I'm just gonna add some on the tip of my nose. So before I finish up, I'm just gonna go back over my eyebrows. Like I told you, I anticipated that they were gonna like get messed up from all the product, but I'm just gonna redefine them and, you know, just sharpen them up a little bit. got this color from NYX. It's this really bright orange. It's called Bonfire, and it looks like this. And these lipsticks by NYX, they're really, really moisturizing. This is actually the lip butter collection. That's probably why it's so soft and smooth. I don't know how long it will last, but it's a lot of colors, very pigmented. And I'm gonna go over it with this Ulta Beauty lip liner. And the color I have here is called Cocoa. I'm in love with the Cocoa. Don't mind me, y'all. Y'all know I'm crazy. This is like the perfect liner for this color. I think it matches really, really nicely. I don't wear a lot of glossy lipsticks because for some reason glosses cake up on my lips. It's the most annoying thing. So although I do like the look of gloss, I really don't wear gloss. I usually just stick to matte textures because they just last longer on my lips. I don't know what it is about my skin, but that's what I gotta deal with. So like I told you, in this video I'm gonna be featuring Mink eyelashes from this company called Style and Slay, but I'm going to be opening this up with you guys right now. I received my package in the mail actually months ago, but it was right before I had my hysterectomy, so I couldn't get to it. I had to like go through surgery, come home, go through the recovery process, go through like the recovering process, which was not fun. But now that I'm feeling better and I have a lot more energy, I was like, let me open this up and see what these eyelashes are all about. Let's see if I like them or not. Let me grab my scissors to open this up. Such a pretty package. So okay, all right, so this is the package of the eyelashes, and if you can see, it has the name of the particular lashes that it is. So these are Cassandra, and it's laying on a silver background, and like I said, I love glittery things, so if it glitters, you already have me at the door. Okay, so let's get this open. It kind of reminds me of like a foundation compact. So let me grab my tweezers. One of my pet peeves about lashes is how hard is it to get out of the package. Because a lot of brands, they have like this adhesive that's already on the lash line that sticks to the packaging, and I'm always scared like if I tug on it too hard it's gonna rip the lashes. That never happens, but it's like this weird feeling that I get. So let's see. Okay, so these are pretty easy to pull out of the package. So let's see if I can find a background for you guys to take a look at these on. I finally found a type of eyelash glue that I really like and I'm comfortable using. It's Duo, and they have a lot of different types, but the one I like from Duo is the one that comes with this little wand, and you just kind of like stroke it on the lash line, and I get more uses out of my lashes with this particular eyelash glue. It has a great hold, but it is easy to take off and reapply. A lot of people ask me like tips on applying eyelashes. Mind you, I haven't perfected it yet, but the thing I would tell you is you just gotta go through it. You have to go through getting it completely wrong and then figuring out what works for you. Cause I've been through that process and I'm still going, oh, this is so pretty. Oh, I like it. Wow, it feels so light. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to say it, but I don't know if you can tell. Let me pull up the one I have left. But you see how like there's kind of like spaces in between the chunks? I was kind of nervous about that, but I actually like it. Yes. This is nice and it's so light. You could barely feel it. I hope I did a good job like applying it and it's not like hanging on like this or something, you know what I mean? But I think I did a good job. This is really, really nice. I like the fact like there's little spaces in between the chunks. I didn't really know how I felt about that, but I think it's kind of cool. So let's put on the other one. I like it. If you guys want to know like things that's going on with me on a daily basis, you really do have to follow me on social media. One, I don't know if I am going to get around to post a follow-up video on these lashes, but I definitely will post about it on my Instagram and on my Facebook. So go in the description box, click on those links really quick, come back to the video of course, but go ahead and click on those links and follow me. And you can also use those outlets to message me if you have any questions, if you want to encourage me, because you guys keep me uplifted, especially on this crazy fight against cancer. I really don't know how I would make it through with my sanity if it wasn't because of the kindness of strangers. So you can use those outlets to communicate with me. I message everybody back, so don't be afraid to hit me up. But don't be like on some creepy-ish though. Like, I'm not gonna message you back if you send me some like weird stuff. You actually might get blocked, so be careful. I'm gonna set everything with my MAC Prep and Prime spray. I got the Fix and Coconut. That's all I have for you today. If you haven't already, I'm pretty sure you should if you watched the video to the end. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell and put any comments that you want to share with me in the comment field. Okay guys, thank you so much. This has been a pleasure. I love you so much and I will see you guys soon.